Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. I will be doing a general reading for the energies around Scorpio for the second half of March 2025. This is a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, please go to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org. You will find all the information there, and you can book a session with me one-on-one and receive a recording to watch as many times as you'd like. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Boy, I almost stepped all over that word. A lot of you are watching my videos and not subscribing. Please subscribe. It helps my channel grow. It helps me so much, and it helps me continue to make these free videos for you, as well as liking and sharing my videos with others so that the word gets out of my readings. That helps me so much, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Scorpio, you're starting with the Artist, the Magician, the Tower, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, 7 of Cups. So this is no light reading here for you, Scorpio. This is very powerful, strong energy at play here, like massive energy. And we have 2 tens, which is mastery of tens, which are coming to an ending, completing a cycle. So you're really coming through a phase of integrating an emotional cycle, a financial or physical cycle, getting the hang of something there. And it looks like it didn't come easily. In the recent past, we have the Tower card. For you, Scorpio, this is saying that, you've just kind of just been blown out of the water and had to find your bearings again in a new way. Like maybe your whole world has been turned upside down and literally getting upside down completely. So sounds intense. For sure. And you might still be feeling those reverberations, the echoes of that ginormous shift that just took place in your world. The good news, Scorpio, is in this deck, there are 2 extra major arcana cards, and here we have the Artist. This is unique to this deck, the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck, a beautiful deck. And the Artist has a blank canvas. So right now, the best thing that ever happens with the Tower card is when a structure that wasn't, rooted in a solid truth or a solid reality is going to crumble away. It's just not going to withstand the force of life and the cosmos. So, albeit uncomfortable and messy, the good news is now you can build from the ground up something way better, something way more solid, something way more suitable for you and those around you. And you get to design what that is. Like you have a blank canvas. So the Artist is looking to the future. Like, what is it you want to manifest? And where do you want to plant your roots? And that could be spiritually, emotionally, energetically, or literally. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you just want to scrap your whole life as you know it and start over somewhere else. The opportunity is there. And if that's too big and bold, of course, this can be on many different variations and filters of rebuilding and renewing and starting over with a vision of what it is that you want to create. And you have massive creative and manifestation potential right now. You're in the driver's seat here, Scorpio, of whatever it is you want to create from this open space that you've been left with from whatever just crumbled or fell apart for you. This is very encouraging and actually very exciting. I don't mean to make light of how stressful or painful whatever it is has been for you, but with that energy, you couldn't really have any better energy available to you in terms of, well, now what? What do I do with this? Where do I go? And where you're going is happily ever after. You're going to a whole new level of fulfillment that maybe you didn't have before. And again, it could be where you live or your physical home. It could be relationships you're in that have just blown up. Could just be your own emotional state being completely exploded and annihilated from what you had known and felt before, and now getting your bearings of how you're perceiving and feeling about your life now. There is the potential again to be much more fulfilled than you were before. And if you're looking to create a family or expand your family, this is specific, and it's maybe just for one or a few of you out there, but perhaps you've just had a miscarriage. And I'm sorry if that's true. Yeah. It can feel really disappointing. However, I'm going right to the hand of this wise old patriarch, petting the dog, saying, there, good boy. There. You have another chance. Whatever you have to grieve, you have to grieve if it is an actual miscarriage. But there are reasons, biologically there are reasons that miscarriages happen. It means that something wasn't developing the way it should. Something went awry. Perhaps on a spiritual level, I believe sometimes souls just want to come here for a very, very short time. And they don't actually fully gestate. They're here just for a little bit. Whatever the reason, and whenever you're ready, the universe is saying there's absolutely another soul, maybe that same soul, ready to come back. And when you're ready, try again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen at the right time and with the right soul that wants to come through. Okay. Now, second reading I've cried in today. This is quite a day. If it's not about actually expanding your family, maybe what you thought was fulfilling, like I said, or the family you had invested in, or the vision of fulfillment that you were invested in, maybe it wasn't rooted in a true reality, and maybe it did come crashing down. But you have tons of support around you, literally and in the unseen realms from your ancestors. This Ten of Pentacles card is about generational legacy, inheritance. If you're in a big financial crash, it's suggesting that you will rebuild, or something's going to come your way. Financially, you're covered. So you just might need to get through this period you're in, but you're okay. You're definitely being watched over, protected, and guided. And again, it being a generational card, this isn't the end of things. This isn't the end of your life. This isn't the end of your dreams. This isn't the end of your family or your finances. You are going to be soon, if not already, in a very strong position, a solid position where you can regain your alignment with, if you will, with your ancestral energy, as well as paving the way for your descendants and the family to come. Excuse me. The Hanged Man and the Seven of Cups are the clarifiers here. So the Hanged Man is uncomfortable, and he's choosing to look at things from a different perspective, from a unique perspective, not straight on, but in a different way. So back to whatever tower experience you've been through or are going through, there's a reason for it, like I said, and we don't always know, but trusting and tuning into that higher level of understanding will give you the perspective to get through this time and to rebuild with joy and love, and with all the power that you possess to create the life that you want to experience. And it's going to involve taking off that mask of wherever you're not being authentic, or maybe someone around you, or someone, or some situation you're dealing with that's not being authentic or straightforward. Whatever's hiding or an illusion, I think is falling away for you right now as you're learning to look at things differently. And it's a little, it has some bite to it. Taking the mask off and seeing what's behind it, or somebody else taking their mask off and showing their true self, it might have some sharp edges. But you, again, are not alone. You are being guided. You are being supported. And you have the strength and ability to guide and support others. So you'll get through it. It's temporary if it does feel a little sharp when some of those illusions fall away. But that's then when you're in the driver's seat. So then you have a clear space to create. Those illusions keep us trapped and stuck, and quite frankly, unfulfilled. Or not optimally fulfilled, of course. We might experience and have experienced some fulfillment, but I think it can be much bigger and better than we've ever been led to believe and have thus experienced so far. Okay, Scorpio, let's finish this up with a message from the garden for you and see how we can tie this together. Leadership. Good one. Broccoli. Eat more broccoli. The sign of Libra is there, and Gemini, both suggesting balancing out using your intellect, your thoughts, your knowledge. That's actually going to be your secret power right now. Normally, we're too heavy in our head energy, too focused on the left brain. You know that, we all know that. But right now I think that's going to help you because that's going to stabilize you a little bit with some of these unstable energies and creative energies. The thing about creative energy with the magician and the artist is they're also unstable. I mean, they're exciting in the sense that we have that sense of tuning into the fact that we are the master creator of our own destiny, our own experiences. So that feels very empowering and exciting. This doesn't feel exciting, you know, losing our bearings, having our whole world turn upside down and everything crashing down. But it's the same energy. It's just being on what side or perspective you're on. This is freaking out and feeling afraid and unstable. This is also unstable because nothing's been made yet here. But it's not freaking out. It's being excited. It's getting your fingers in the mix of like, how do I want to tweak this? I get to decide the details here of what I want to manifest. So it's that same energy of nothing being set. So I just want to encourage you to use your mental focus to understand that you're going to figure this out. You're going to figure this out one step at a time, and you're going to create something that's much more fulfilling than what you're coming out of. That's the best way I can put it for you, Scorpio. All right, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and go to my website and book a session. I would love to do a reading for you, intuitivegardentarot.org. Until next time, I wish you well, Scorpio. Bye-bye.